Hello and welcome back everyone to a new episode of Thief Gold, here with me, Sneaky Bard. In the last episode we managed to get the sword for Victoria from Constantine's mansion. The very infamous Victoria that we've read so much about but basically still know nothing about. So let's just jump into this episode and find a bit more about who Victoria is and why she really wants that sword. Alright, let's press continue here.
Garrett, it's Victoria. I trust you made it back alive. You've done well, Garrett. Come with me and bring the sword. There is someone you have to meet. It's time for the payment you've been promised.
Yes.
A refreshment, Mr. Garrett. I'm in the possession of a superior brandy that has the most restorative effect.
I prefer my payment in cash, not liquor, Mr.
My apologies. I've been watching you, Mr. Garrett, so closely, in fact, that I'm afraid I'd forgotten we haven't actually met yet. I am Constantine.
All this time I thought you were gonna pay me. You've brought me here to kill me?
But you have it all wrong, Mr. Garrett. Would it surprise you to know that it was I who hired you to steal my own sword? Yes. You see, Victoria and I are...
Old associates.
Yes. You were being tested, do you understand? And I must say, you more than live up to your reputation. You are quite an extraordinary thief.
Testing me? What is it you want from me, Constantine?
I am a collector, Mr. Garrett. But there are some items that are not available for purchase. They must be acquired using other means. In this case, the item in question would be best acquired by thieving. Not simple thieving, no. I need an artist like yourself.
What exactly is this item?
It is the gemstone called the Eye, for its unusual
appearance.
Yes. Kept hidden in the sealed cathedral deep inside the halls of the scum Hammerites. Oh, but forgive me, you are possibly friendly with the Order of the Hammer.
No. Fanatics make unreliable friends.
Excellent. I am prepared to offer you quite a sum. 100,000 upon receipt of the Eye.
I don't see how I can refuse such an offer.
Marvelous. Victoria can fill you in on all the particulars. And Mr. Garrett, the sword, keep it. You have earned it, but also, I believe you'll find it useful in your quest.
Alright. So, that's how we get our sword upgrade. And we got to learn a bit more about Constantine. Let's see, there's another cutscene. Yes, I'll shut up.
The eye that Constantine wants is in the abandoned cathedral of the Hammerites. The cathedral is located in a section of the city that was deserted years ago, after some kind of catastrophe. I've heard stories of the incident. Most are wild rumors about hordes of zombies and raging fires. Now that part of the city is walled off, and no one's allowed to go in. Not that many people would dare to in the first place. Maps of the area are easy to find in attics and old trunks, but like all of them, the one I've got is over 50 years old. I'll make my way through the ruins to the Hammerite Cathedral and find a way inside. Once I get inside the cathedral, I'll have to locate the eye. Something tells me that this is not going to be easy, but for the amount I'm getting paid, I'm willing to take some serious risks.
Alright there, so we got to meet Constantine face to face, and as all the bric-a-brac, shall we call it, that was laying around him showed, he was quite the mage, not really friendly with the hammers either, and possibly pagan, at least from his nature focus, and even the brandy seemed to somehow grow vines as the carpet around Garrett, so quite the mystery still, but he apparently needed us to steal his sword for him so that he could see that we could steal this eye, which is what he really is after. And he's paying us really well, so this is here where Garrett's pragmatic side once again perhaps leads him astray, shall we say, because the allure of 100,000 gold is too much for him to say no to. We did, however, get a nice sword upgrade, which will become handy for us now that we're in the sealed off section of the city where there are actual ghosts that we can kill with said sword, and barracks, we can deal with them easier with the sword either. Zombies, well, we will drop them down quicker, but they will still rise up and eat us, so the sword does nothing against zombies particularly. This is, as you can probably think, another zombie level, so let's see how scared I will become, especially since the ghosts do chatter quite madly, and it's not very, shall we say, comforting to be hearing it around you and not knowing where exactly they are, especially since they are quite heavy-hitting spellcasters. Anyway, let's have a look at our mission objectives here. So we need to find the cathedral. We need to find a way to get inside the cathedral and steal the eye. We need to take the opportunity to steal other valuables. We need to get a valuable item called the Serpentile Talk, which is reputed to be somewhere in the ruins. And there used to be a monument in this part of town called the Watchman's Grave that thieves would leave coins on for good luck. We have brought some coins just in case, so we need to locate that monument as well. Now, this is not only a zombie level. To make matters worse, it is a sprawling zombie level, so we will probably be spending quite some time here. No need to get flash bombs really, they don't work against zombies. Let's get holy water instead. Let's get the tip. So an acquaintance is willing to sell you some pages from a journal that he claims belonged to a long ago fighter of the undead. Could be useful. We will definitely want to get some water arrows. Not that there are many. We can only buy 6 of them. What else? Can we get some mines? Don't think so. Healing potion. We'll get 1. Let's try and conserve some of that money though, shall we? And we have fire arrows. Do we want more? I don't remember me needing to kill zombies here though, so we should be fine. So let's just start the mission, because we can always, after all, just run around the zombies. Here's our tip. Let's read it. Okay. Department of Public Works, work order. The power grid box for the nearby neighborhood around Southern Rubin Street is located inside a residence. It should be in a public works station like all other power grid control boxes. We may need to build a new maintenance cell in that neighborhood. If so, be sure to contact the Census Bureau so that they can update the map. It is important that all public workstations be marked on the map with the gear icon, but we haven't been vigilant enough about this. So if we can look at our map here, apparently these are the public workstations that have been marked. There might be more though, so let's keep that in mind. And the tip: those who fight the undead fall into 2 groups, the resourceful and the slain. The well-prepared knight will arm himself well with holy water. However, a more convenient tactic, as well as one much less taxing on the purse, is to take advantage of the zombies' antipathy for all living creatures and look for other convenient targets to divert a pursuer. So apparently we will find other living creatures that we can sick the zombies on. How convenient. So let's keep that in mind as well. So now, as the intro video said, we're in a closed off part of the city, so our map is even less useful than it used to be. And this city was overrun by zombies in something called the Incident. We don't know quite yet what caused it, but be assured we will get to the bottom of that as well, and it is most certainly linked to our employer at the moment. So that is one mystery that is going to be revealed. Rope arrow, broken sword, and yeah, like I promised, the sword really did manage to tie in some of the loose ends there that had been set up. We now got to know a bit more about where possibly some of the zombies are coming from, where the hammer's antipathy for the Hammerites, no Hammerites, but pagans comes from. Not only are the pagans magic users, they might have something to do with the Incident. We don't know yet for sure, but those are all possibilities that were teased, shall we say. Let's go and try and open this chest. Wait, there's a zombie about somewhere? Not here though, but good to know. It is enough to scare me after all, to hear that wailful mourning. What? Are you telling me this is already open? Yes, apparently it is. We got other stuff. I'm going to assume they were health potions or something in that regard. Let's climb up here and let's see if we can't find the zombie. No? I'm not sure what I prefer, seeing the zombies, because most likely then they will see me, or only hearing them and not knowing where they are and fearing that they might jump us from behind or from the side or wherever zombies like to go to jump on people. Here, just for specification, we need 2,000 coin worth of loot, so our objectives at the beginning weren't quite specific enough on that part, but now we know. And as of levels after this level does involve some pixel hunting as well, but luckily I do remember, I think, all the spots where we can get some of said valuable loot, so that we don't have to spend too much time trying to find ways of fulfilling our loot objective. But things might obviously change, especially if we get lost. I do remember the first time I played this level, I did get lost for quite a bit, and it hasn't really improved in subsequent playthroughs, so this might be a long one. Where's the zombie? I can hear it. It better not be behind me. Alright. It's somewhere. Not sure if that is the answer I prefer, but that is the answer I'm going to get, so... Is it downstairs? Better not be downstairs, because I'm thinking about jumping down there to see if there's some loot for us to be had. Okay. A mine shaft or something here? A tunnel at least? Not quite a shaft. The shaft would be completely vertical after all. The mourning is getting louder. And oh yeah, here, if we are quiet, we can hear something. And that something, oh, water arrows, good, is a ratman, a new mob. There. So let's take, not the blackjack, not the sword. This is what our broadhead arrows are for, I'd say. We don't normally use them, but we have a full 60 of them. So let's try and get rid of our ratman creature here, because they are quite nasty. There we go. Is it seen as it's probably going to see us now? There we go. One arrow to the face, second arrow to the face, third arrow to the face. Fourth. And now it's running away. There we go. And fifth. Nice. For once I didn't waste any arrows. And we have moss arrows here. Just a regular hammer. Oh, a valuable hammer as well. Some bones. Corpse of the rat guy. Another moss arrow. More water arrows. Nice, nice. Always useful when you're fighting the undead to stock up on those water arrows. Especially since light sources don't really matter against them. I mean, of course they do use the light, but you don't want to use your water arrows for the light when you actually need to. If you want to destroy the undead, that is, because you need to use the water arrows anyway to destroy the undead. So if you were to just use them to destroy the undead and keep the light on, you'd still have a completely safe, or a much safer environment. Let's jump here. Okay, we've got that nice development tool of giving us a path of light to follow, meaning that there's something of importance or at least interest in these parts. Looks like a Burrick tunnel, so how much do you want to bet, guys, that there's going to be a Burrick here somewhere? We found a golden goblet though, and arrows. Okay, I think that those were broadhead and rope arrows. Oh, another goblet. So far so good. We are completely alone in this echoing cavern. But since this is Thief with its atmosphere of dread, and especially since this is a zombie level, I actually prefer to be alone. Oh, coin purse. Nice. Because after all, then we know we are completely safe from anything except our own incompetence at getting ourselves killed. I mean, we're never going to be completely safe after all. There's always going to be something that's threatening to kill us. Alright. Let's go here. No. Quick save. Just to make sure that we have those save points handy. What's here? Nothing. Alright, we're coming into some form of a water structure here. Is this perchance the public workstation that we were told about? I think I can faintly hear something. Not sure what though. But whatever it is. Uh-oh, it's a barrack. It's a barrack. Oh no. Why can't we hit the barrack? This is strange indeed. Is it because we're in water? And for whatever reason we cannot hit stuff when we're in water, so let's go on land then. Okay, now we can hit stuff. So let's get the brick to our side. No? And notice as well, wearing the sword does make us slower. Come on, Barrick. Come on. Okay, now we're stuck. And almost dead. Let's drink a health potion. Yeah, this is not fair. He's able to hit us or spew his noxious acid against us. And we are not. Are we safe here? Apparently we are. So, if you're going to cheat and shoot us while we can't hit at you, I'm going to shoot you from here. While you can't touch me. What do I have my multiple arrows for after all? Oh, and now you're going to run away. That's not fair. Alright, come on. Let's go find where that barrack went. There it goes. There, hit. And our sword took it down nicely. Let's see if there's some loot here. Okay, we dealt with the Burrick. Good. Let's hope that that's there. Last time we have to fight one of these guys in these waterways. Because that was just pure nasty. But now you see at least why I do love our new upgraded sword. I mean, the Burrick was weakened by the arrows we had shot at it already, but our sword does quite a lot of damage. And that whispering you hear, that is one of the ghosts, and it's a quite maddening type of whisper, so that's why I do not like them at all. Oh, there's another Burrick. Burrick! There, let's hit you. And there's a second Burrick as well. Alright, that is our alarm though. Let's hit you as well. Come on. Let's deal with these Burricks. There. Now we are Garrett, Master Thief and Slaughterer of Burricks. But for now, we are calling this an episode. There's something close by, and I don't like the sound of it, but we will call this an episode. As always, my name's been Sneaky Dwarf, Sneaky Bard. What am I saying dwarf for? Thinking about dwarf because I'm in the mines here. Well, Sneaky Bard, there we go. And you have been absolutely awesome. If you did like the episode, then do give me a like. If you do like the channel, give me a subscribe, and otherwise just share news about it to other people. That is all much appreciated. That is going to drive me mad, that sound. But hey, we have an atmospheric circle of a moon there. But yeah, I would call this an episode. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.